What the hell happened here? Paint knocked all over. Paint cans, full gallon cans knocked off my bench. Seriously, my paint gun, my brand new paint gun on the fucking floor? What in the hell kind of hell went on here? All this stuff is decimated? How do you do that? What kind of creature got in here and did this? Seriously. What the hell?
Be very, very quiet. We're hunting for rabbits. Rabbitses. Rabbitses. Or something that creeps and crawls in the night.
So last time I did a little video, and I'm adding this one to it, and I really wasn't going to go down this path, but after you guys saw what happened with the cabinet and everything getting trashed over there, my paint gun on the floor, I spent like 2 hours cleaning up that mess, and luckily nothing was damaged. It was just trashed. I am not going to put up with this, and I guess it was a pretty good time to start cleaning my ceiling, because I have this stuff called peel. I hate it. I wish I'd have never put it up there. It's just, every year you got to scrape it and vacuum it, and just so you don't end up with chunks of white crap in your paint job, because that would suck like a lot. So anyway, I whip out the secret weapon, which I've cut critters with this thing a lot. And this is a small, actually I have a smaller one, but I've caught a lot of woodchucks in here. I don't know if I'm going to catch whatever, but I do know that it eats all the cat food and drinks all the waters, and it likes this room. So whatever's in here, everybody's speculating, fellow YouTuber friends have been speculating that it's a raccoon, a small raccoon. It's the only thing that we can think of that can climb like that, and is very ambidextrous. So we're going to find out what it is. So the next video will be the big surprise on, or the next segment actually will be the big surprise to what it is. Now, yeah, so everybody's kind of like on edge. Everybody's placing bets. What is it? What's it going to be? Well, we're about to find out. Well, it's time to see what we caught, and see what my little trapping, because nothing's disturbed this morning, so I'm just assuming that I probably have something in my trap. So we can stop this debauchery, and I can clean my paint booth and go back to business as usual. So let's see what we got here. Oh, hi. Oh, you're saying hi. How sweet. Show me your teeth. Anyway, that is our problem. That is a possum. And possums climb, and they do things, and by the way, they like cat food. And this little fella, he'll just hold his mouth open to show his teeth, but he's really non-aggressive. Possums aren't very aggressive, but they do carry disease and different things. But they're very ambidextrous, and they're curious little creatures. They ain't gonna hurt nobody, but I'm not gonna kill him. I'm not that mean. Well, kinda. I am going to go on a relocation program. Oh yeah, there it's showing us all these pearly whites. Anyway, so what I'm gonna do is the next segment of this is I'm gonna take him to a remote location and release him back into the wild so he can go do possum things. So that's the next step on this whole ordeal. And then I don't know how he got in my shop. I assume maybe the door was open and I was mowing or something, and he just kind of wandered in here, which is really kind of odd to begin with, but looking for a place, maybe port in a storm. I don't know what his deal is, but anyway, we're going to go release this little feller back into the wild. And so that'd be the next part of this whole thing when we go release him. But I don't have a GoPro, so that's going to be kind of awkward to try to do that. And usually when I release things I catch on the ranch here and go to my remote location to do so, it's by a creek and there's food for them, and that sort of stuff, food and water, so they can flourish and do critter things. And so anyway, long story short, the next portion of this is we're going to jump in the 1-ton, and this little feller is going to get a ride in a truck. I'm sure he'll be really impressed. Then clean up the mess and go on to more productive things like a car called Stone Soup. So, so anyway, moving right along. Next step, relocation. Oh, by the way, for those of you friends of mine that wanted to call this Rooster's Bed and Breakfast, easy for me to say, because I've had so many of our racer friends stay here, I'm really afraid it's going to end up being called Possum Lodge. So, well, you know, if women don't find you handsome, they can always find you handy, I guess. Kind of a pleasant area, ain't it? Well, little buddy's gone. Released him into this area, this Cascade Creek area, and so he's good to go, and he scattered off towards the woods. So another little creature saved, sent back to the wild. So that's the end of this little program. And a peaceful note, have a wonderful day. Ridiculous amount of traffic. So anyway, if you like what I did here, I'm sure we'll run into another critter somewhere down the way, and so you can like and subscribe from that. But my focus is cars and boats, not critters. So alrighty, have a great day, everybody.